Okay, I'm live later than I said I would be, but I'm here and I'm going to talk to you about the promotions I'm offering this month. And first, I want to say welcome to all of the new members who are added to the group who haven't been in here before. Welcome. And just so you know, I don't do these kind of promos all the time. I do a lot of giveaways and a lot of random drawings and a lot of challenges where I ask you to do something and then you get entered in a drawing to win. But I don't normally do this kind that I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to tell you why and what's going on. So I put that post in the group a few days ago about how many of you would help your upline if she was trying to rank up. And quite a few of you said you would do whatever it took to help your upline. And so I'm going to tell you that I'm making a declaration that this month I am pushing to hit crown. And it's totally doable. And if I looked at just the number of you people that answered that question, if just those amount of people would do 10% more than they did last month, then I would have been there. And I know it's not all about me. And let me tell you a little bit something about me if you don't already know me. I am very, very red in the color personality. So I'm very driven. I'm driven to succeed. I'm driven to compete, but I'm also driven to help people and to bring along people with me. And so it's really, really exciting to me to see other people rank up. It's like so thrilling to me. And when people get bigger and bigger checks, I get so excited by that. So I know that my two platinum leaders are both pushing for diamond this month too. And last month I know that they were both pushing for it then. And so I'm like, I knew several of you were pushing for silver and some of you to regain other ranks that you had lost. And so many people ranked up. And it's like Tammy Moore came in and pulled a sleeper out. Her team pushed her over and did it surprisingly, she said to her, she didn't know. And I thought that was really awesome and exciting. I totally didn't, I mean, I knew that it was possible, but I didn't know if she was working for it. So then seeing what happened with Denise Darr's nephew, it was just so totally unexpected and heartbreaking. And when she posted that, the sales were knocked out from under me. And I just, as a mother, have the utmost empathy and sympathy for that family and what they're going through. And it almost seemed like, gosh, to even think about business when people are going through that. If you don't know me, I lost a baby full term. And one of the things that was really hard for me when that happened was that life just kept going on for people that did not even know. I mean, I got my hair cut and people were having like stupid conversations. And I thought, that's stupid. How can they be even thinking that? How can the sun even rise when this kind of thing is happening and no one even knows? They're not even stopping and saying anything because they don't know. So how many people are walking around with that kind of heartbreak happening in their life all the time? Well, guess what? Oils helps that kind of thing. But when Denise posted in the group then later and said, you know what? Go build your businesses, because then you have the ability to stop and help people when the time comes. You have the ability to stop. You don't have to worry about paying your bills or making ends meet. You can just minister to the people who are in need. So that happened. And then I had a personal experience where someone that I love very much was bullied online. cyberbullied, and it was really horrible. And I couldn't think of anything else besides what happened to her. And it just knocked me out. There was like no way I was pushing any further yesterday, and I could hardly even look at other things that were happening. But at the same time, I'm all happy for those of you that are ranking up, but it's like I just couldn't get there. And then top it off with my phone had the sound went out on my phone, so I had to go take it in, and they gave me a new one. I didn't have any of my passwords, so I couldn't even get on if I wanted to. So anyway, those are all the weird things that happen and all the things that led up to me making this declaration. So when I posted that post on there, it's funny because I talked to a couple of different ones of you and said, you know, I don't really know if I should even say anything to people about trying to rank up, because like I don't really know if they even like me enough to try to help me, because I'm, you know, a lot of people will say, well, she's mean and she's bossy and she's bitchy. And so there's one person, she goes, yeah, but bitchy people get poop done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, okay, I'm putting it out there, and I'm hoping that there's enough of you that not only want to help me, but want to push your own businesses ahead to the next level. November is typically the best month business-wise. And so because of that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I've never made a declaration because I get really mad at people that say I'm going to be this date by such and such without saying what it's going to take to get there. Well, I'm going to do what I'm asking you to do as well. So you saw the Aroma Complete that was on my counter in the kitchen, and you saw the spinner that my son was putting together. He was supposed to have it done yesterday, so I could already like have it and display it, but he just now got it done, but I don't want to go out there, so we'll do it after. But what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. Like I said, if most of you that had said that you would help would do 10% more, then I would be there. And not only does this help me, but it helps you too. So I'm going to do the 10 for 10 for 10. So first of all, for those of you that said, the reason that I didn't want you to push your ER through yet is because, I want you to, if you can, if you want to, up your ER order by 10%. So everyone who ups your ER order by 10% by the 10th of the month or sooner, so you can push it through if you have a later date, but if you have it by the 10th of the month or sooner, let me get where I wrote this all down so it's not as so I don't say it wrong, but I will also load it up in a written document too. Hang on. All right, sorry. I want to face that so you get the light. Okay, here we go. I will read it to you. Operation 10% per 10 for 10. A 10% increase in your ER order, you will automatically get a $10 credit. If you have a 10% increase in your overall OGV at the end of the month, you will also get a $10 credit. At the end of the 10th, all of the people that did that, I'm going to do 3 random drawings, 2 for $100 product credit and 1 for a $300 product credit. And I'm also going to do 5 spins on the spinner for oils out of that Aroma Complete. I'm going to try to give away that whole Aroma Complete throughout the month. That's one of the ways I'm going to do it. The other way I'm going to do it is, let me see, where did I have that written down? Well, let's just get to that. Okay, then the next thing that you're going to do is do one more. So these are different things you can do throughout the month. Do one more. One more new member than you had last month, one more online class than you had last month, one more one-on-one, one more advanced class of any kind, one more in-person class of intro. If you do all of those things, so you're going to be on your honor and you're going to have to report back to me, I did this is how many I did last month, and this is how many I did this month. You will also get a $10 credit on your account. Okay, so those of you that did the ER, there it is, the ER spins, or the ER, 10% in your ER before the 10th, I'm going to do 10 spins on the spinner for oils out of that Aroma Complete. I don't know if I already said that or not. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did last month on the Aroma Premier collection. So anyone that purchases that Aroma Premier collection will get the 30 oil collection. You will get an EODR. You will get a Releasing Emotional Patterns book. You will get 5 essential oil packet references. And if you're on the ER and if you're at the 25% points, you're going to get 724 points from Young Living for that purchase. And I'm also going to throw in 4 half-price entrances to a care intensive. So that is a $350 value per person. So that value is $1,400. So if you add up all of the value of that, you are getting back more than you are spending. So that Aroma Premier collection is $2,099, and you are getting back $2,626 worth of stuff. So one time I remember Katie Bryant talking about getting that Aroma Premier and breaking it up for gifts, for Christmas gifts. So if you were to get that and break it up, the cost for the oils, it would normally be just over like $17.50. So $17.50 per oil, and plus if you're looking at it at half price, that's even less. So think of how many Christmas gifts you could get together for that cost. That would be awesome. Okay, let me see what else I got here. Okay, new members. Every new member, the enrollers will get a, let's see, every Wednesday I'm going to take all of the people who add new members. So you're going to add your new member in your group, and you're going to add them in my Facebook group, and there's going to be 5 spins for oils out of that Aroma Premier every Wednesday. That's all I have written down. I feel like there was more. Oh, yep, here we go. Member migration. So what this is there's probably about 3,000, a little over 3,000 people in this group now. I have almost 12,000 members. So that is like not even a quarter, or right at a quarter. That is not very many. I know that there's a lot of them out there that y'all have not added to the group. So what we're going to do is everybody that adds people, for every 50 new members, we're going to do a spin on the spinner and a drawing. We're going to do a drawing and a spin on the spinner and give away those oils. And after a couple of weeks, I'll figure out how we're doing as far as how many more oils are left in the case, if I got to add more stuff to do. Hopefully that all made sense, and I will write it out and I will post it and pin it at the top of it'll be the pinned post. So there you go. That's all I got for you, and I'd love to know your questions and your comments after I post it. So don't start asking me questions until after I post it. Awesome. Thanks. Have a great month. I want to see, there were like so many rank ups. I'll come back and talk about that in another post. Thanks. Bye.